Hello, in this tutorial we are going to learn about polyline command and subline command. So polyline command is in draw panel and this is the icon to activate polyline, or simply you can just enter a shortcut of PL to activate polyline. So in both of cases it will be activated here, and for example I will go here in draw panel and I will just activate from here, and at command line you can see it is asking as same as line command, specify start point. So I can just specify this point as a start point and we will see the difference between polyline and line. Okay, and here you can see it is prompting as specify next point like a line command, but we have more options as arc, half width and width. So we will look about these options. For example, I want to just give here a next point, okay, and I want to make a rectangle with this polyline, and then this as a next point, and I want to just snap it over here as this point, and I want to close this one. Now we have just make a rectangle through this polyline command, and whenever I will just select, you will notice that the whole profile will be selected. Now let me just activate this line command here, okay, and we will see the difference here. I want to start it over here, okay, as a line command, and I will give this point as second point, then this point, okay, I want to snap it this point and this point, okay. So I will close this one, and when I will just select this one, you will notice that the individual lines are going to select it, not the whole rectangle. Okay, this is a basic difference between both of these, but you can see one more difference as when I selected this one in polyline case, you will see the grip is going to change here. Okay, in this case the grip is just like square, but here in this case you can see the difference. And whenever I will just move this cursor on this grip, these option will be visible for me like stretch, advertise and convert to arc. Okay, so this is the benefit of polyline. You can just convert it into arc as well. You can see here with this single polyline command you can just do many functionality. Okay, so I will just escape this one and let's see other options in polyline. Let me just delete both of these, and I will delete this one. Again I will go in polyline command and I will start somewhere here. Okay, and as you can see it is asking a specify next point, so I will just give here as next point. And at command line you can see some of the various option as arc, half width, length and width. So let's just check the arc option. So I will click, and now you can see here it is going to convert it into arc. Polyline is just converted into arc, and I will give this point as a second point, and still it is converted in arc. Now if you want to just change this, you will just go here and just click on this line option. Okay, and it will be changed into line. Now it is going to change it back into the line, and I will give this point and this point. Now this is the benefit. You will see with single polyline I have just created the line as well as arc. Now let me just escape this one. Again I want to activate this polyline from here. I will give this point as first point, and the next option here is half width. So you can just create here a thicken line as well. Okay, in this case I will just go here and activate this half width, and I will just give here a half width of 50 millimeter, for example. Its mean half width will be 50 and the full width will be 100 millimeters. So I will hit enter, and then again it is prompting as specify ending half width. Okay, so again I will give 50 and I will hit enter. Now you will notice that polyline is just thickened here. Okay, and the half width from center to this point will be 50 and the full width will be 100. Okay, so I will give this point as second point, then this point, and then this point, and I will close this one, and I will just press enter or right click and I will hit enter. Now you can see it is a rectangle with a half width of 50 millimeter and the full width will be 100 millimeter. So again I will activate this polyline command from here, and I will start it over here, and you will notice that whenever I will click here the last option as half width is activated. So get rid of this. Again I will go in half width and I will just give here 0 in starting half width and 0 in ending half width, and now you can see it is converted as normal line. Now I will just delete both of these, and let's see another options here. So I will delete again. I will activate polyline from here, and I will click this to start the polyline. And there is one more option, that is width. So let's check this width option. I will click here, and now I will just give a starting width as 100 unit. Okay, in that case half width was 50 and the full width will be 100, so I will give here 100 unit and I will hit enter. Now again I will just give a ending width as 100 and I will hit enter. Now it is just converted into the thicken line, and you will notice here. Okay, so these were some option in polyline, and I will just close this one from here and this here. Okay, so this is the option regarding polyline, and you will notice that we have many options as we compare with the line. Okay, and in line we will just draw a single profile here, you can, but in polyline you can just use multiple functions. I will just delete this one from here. For example, I want to just select this one, and I will just click or I will just move this cursor on this grip. You will notice that we have options like stretch, add vertex, and convert to line. Okay, so we will just talk about these options in next tutorials, and let's see the next command, and that is suppline. Okay, and in suppline you will notice that we have two options. One is suppline fit, and in this case we have suppline fit points. Okay, and the next is suppline CV. It means suppline control vertices option. Okay, so let's make a geometry here with the suppline fit. So I will click here, and I want to start it over here, and I will give next point as this point. You will notice that it is converted as an arc like this. Okay, you can make like clouds with this option, and I want to just give a point here. Okay, and I will close this it over here, and I will right click and I will hit enter. Now you will notice that grips are on the suppline. Okay, you can notice here, and this is how you can use suppline. Okay, and you can just make any profile with this suppline option. Let's see the next option here, that is control vertices option with suppline. So I will click here to activate this one, and let's see the difference between both. I will just give first point at this point, second as this, and you will notice the points are here and the suppline will be here. Okay, okay, then I will give this point as the next point, this point, this point, this point, this point, this. Okay, and at end I will just close this one. Now whenever I will select this one, you will notice the vertices there. Okay, you will notice it when I just give a point. You will just see the points here where it will be. Okay, so I can just control these vertices. You will see here stretch vertices, add vertices, refine vertices, remove vertices as well. Okay, so these are some option in this control vertices option. And for example, I can just modify this one from these vertices, these grips. Okay, and for example, I want to delete this, for example, this vertex. So I want to just remove, so I will just remove this from here, and it is going to remove. And if you want to just convert into this suppline, all you need to do is you just go here and click on this grip, and you can see the two options as fit like this, and the control vertices as this is. Okay, so I want to convert it into fit, so I will select this, and you will notice that grips are on suppline right now. Okay, and if you want to convert this into control vertices, click on this grip, and you can just control vertices option. You can check this one. Okay, and you will notice it is converted into control vertices. So these were some options regarding suppline as well. So hope you understand polyline suppline as well. I will see you in the next.